during the webinar. Okay, so okay, folks. So okay, so this is actually day 24. So this is day 24 of my 100-day Facebook Live challenge, and it's also a video in another video in um, our automated income video series. So today I'm going to be talking about how to make passive income from people shopping. Okay, so I'm just sharing this here um, on my timeline. Feel free to participate here. Feel free to participate in the webinar. Ask any questions you have, anything at all, any questions that you have throughout the webinar. Any questions at all, just feel free to either post them in the comments. Just post any questions you have in the comments underneath or on the right hand side, depending on where you're watching this from. Okay. So this isn't for you if you have a job and you like to go to work and you like to make money by working. This probably won't work for you. If, on the other hand, you're somebody a bit like myself who likes to be able to set something up and walk away from it and actually get some income coming in, passive income coming in, then it's probably a great idea for you. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I actually went to an event. I went to an event in Dublin, and to cut a long story short, I actually joined a business. It was quite a few years ago, right? And I joined it when it was in its infancy, and I actually decided that I could automate it really well, put it online, make a lead capture page and get people's details and then get people to sign up. But unfortunately, at the time, the company itself had a really antiquated method of signing people up. And you basically had to go and buy, I think, like €450 or £400 or something worth of goods, or $400, depending where you were, or $500 worth of goods, right, before you could join and all this kind of stuff. So there was all these different things that would stop people from using it. And it was complicated. You had to send away for vouchers, and you had to wait for them coming. So you had to like pre-plan your shopping and all. And at the time, it seemed like a bit of a nightmare. But the cash back, you were able to get your money back in your diesel and leading petrol stations, and you were able to get money back on all your shopping and stuff. So there was still a lot of really good retailers, so it's still worthwhile doing. So I did it. Now, one of the unfortunate things of it was, because the vouchers were sent by post, basically to get your cash back, you needed, if you didn't order £200 worth of vouchers, you ended up paying postage, which meant that really it was eating into your cash back. So it didn't work particularly good. So like I said, this week I was at not this week, a few weeks ago. It was a few weeks ago. I was at an event in Dublin, And a guy came up to me who'd actually been in the business. He said, "Do you know that a lot of things have changed and they've got these new e-vouchers? There's different things going on." I was like, "No, I haven't really," but I had no idea what was going on, and I hadn't, you know, been in touch with anybody from the company for a long time, so I never really bothered too much. And then literally, I got a message from someone telling me there'd been a lot of changes, and he said he was going to come over from England. So the bottom line was, come over from England. I picked him up at the airport. I picked him up in Belfast here at the airport, and we went to the club and hotel, and we spent like 4 or 5 hours talking and stuff, talking about the business and talking about how it works and so on. I told him about my pet peeves and stuff that I'd had with the business. You know, I'd set up an instruction page on YouTube, and I got 10,000 views in a few months showing people how to register, and then I got a a letter telling me to take it down and stuff. So I wasn't happy with that at the time, and I thought, it was dinosaur because they were losing themselves customers by not automating things, and I was trying to automate it. But anyway, time's moved on, and this man came over from London, and we spent a few hours together and stuff. And he basically showed me that now it's actually very, very easy. It's very, very simple. There's now e-vouchers, okay? And there's an app, right? So basically all you do is you go to the app. You click the app on your phone. I'm just trying to find it here. So you go to the app. You basically click the app on your phone like so. Right? You open the app, and then you press search. So it'll not be great because obviously we're doing it on the computer, but I'm just going to show you quickly. I made a video. I actually did it tonight. Okay, I went to Tesco to make sure it all works. So I'm just back literally. So it worked really, really well. It works an absolute treat, right? So you just type in what you want. So if it's B&Q, you type in B&Q, you get 4% cash back. I went to Tesco tonight, so I basically went to Tesco, clicked on the thing. You just click in the name of what you're looking for. So I just typed in Tesco. I pressed the search button on the phone, and it brings up the vouchers. And you're not going to be able to see it really well here. You can see this is the thing for the vouchers. So I click on the vouchers, and it gives me a choice of what vouchers to buy. Okay, so you can see here, there's £5, £10, £20, £25, £50, right? So what you do is, say you've just spent £150 in Tesco, you go in. Now with the new scanners, you can go in, and as you're shopping, you can just scan your things as you go along. You scan your club card, right? Which means you get your club card points, and then you basically just, every time you lift something, just scan it, and then by the time you get to the shopping trolley, you know how much it is. So say, for example, it's £150, you would just press +1 on the 100 and +1 on the 50, and then just click to payment. And then basically you just click payment, and you basically pay with your debit or credit card, right? Now, as soon as you buy that e-voucher, as soon as you buy it, that cashback goes automatically into your cashback account, okay? It goes automatically into your cashback account, and they send it to your bank every other Tuesday. When it reaches £9, it gets sent to your bank. So it gets paid directly into your bank every 2 weeks, that money, okay? So once you've done that, you basically just order it, you pay it, and up pops an e-voucher. You click the e-voucher. The e-voucher basically looks like a Tesco club card, right? It looks like a Tesco club card. And you don't even have to select a payment method. That's how easy it is. You just basically go and you swipe your card like that on the screen, and that's it, paid. That's your money paid. If you order £150 voucher, it's £146. Then you have £4 left on your voucher next time you come. These vouchers are valid for a year, so you can use the £4 within the next year. So you don't have to worry about running out next week or something, okay? Now, there's 180,000 different outlets, right? But what I want to talk to you about is the automation and I want to talk to you the actual business opportunity, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the presentation mode here, and I'm going to show you just quickly. I'm going to log in to one of my accounts. I'm going to log into my Weber account. Okay, so we'll just click share. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into one of my lists. Let me just save this before it disappears. So I'm just going to log into my Aweber here. Okay, and I'm going to find the list just to show you. So this list here, okay, I'll tell you what I did, right? I threw up a banner on a few websites, okay? And since I stopped promoting the business, I didn't even have the link to promote it. So I actually took the banners off a lot of my websites. But the thing is, I've been getting loads of people joining, loads of people signing up, loads of people opting in. And I don't even know where they're coming from. I don't actually know where they're coming from. But basically, if you look here, you'll see, if I go to manage subscribers, you'll see that this has happened completely, like most of this has happened completely in autopilot, right? There's maybe about 6 or 7 people or 8 people I told about this. But if you look here, right, 747 subscribers completely on autopilot. Okay. Now, another thing I want to tell you, and this is actually very important to you because this just shows you the difference between me getting sign-ups and what it should be like for you to get sign-ups, right? When I actually had to sign people up, I had to get all sorts of details off them. I had to tell them. I made a video and I explained it. I told them that they would have to buy £450 worth of vouchers up front, which you don't have to buy anything now. You can go and buy $5 of vouchers, right? That's free to join, so it doesn't cost anything, right? So I mean, they had to, like, I'll show you one form that was filled in. I mean, it's crazy, right? It's like they had to fill in all this different stuff, which is completely mental. Now, let me get an older one. Look, so, they were basically told, they had to put in their address. They had to order, if they're in the UK, £200. They had to order €300 or $450 if they're in the US, right? To be able to join. And they still joined. They still registered, right? They still registered to get the cash back, right? So you can see here, that's 88 people, and there's at least another 12 people who aren't on this list, maybe 20 people, because since then a lot of people who tried to join couldn't join and they unsubscribed. So there's probably about 110 people, and maybe a few people that I brought in that weren't on the list that I just maybe told or something. So you're talking, I brought in 120 people to a business that really, wasn't even, it really wasn't set up right. It wasn't set up right because they just didn't know how to automate it. They didn't know how to do the stuff online and stuff like that, right? Now, what I actually did was I created a banner, and the banner basically said, get cash back when you shop. Clicked on the banner, and now this is what the really funny part is. The really funny part is I sent them to this really old, corny, like this is like 11 years ago. I never changed it. I sent this old, corny capture page, right? Now, if this old, corny capture page, right, got 778 people or whatever, right? This thing here got 778 opt-ins on autopilot, right? Can you imagine what we can do today with a good video? Right? What we could do today with a good video, with our expensive capture page softwares, which we have, like I have 2 capture page softwares, ones which is about $99 a month, and so it's easy to make the opt-in page and stuff like that. So basically what I'm offering today is I'm offering, if you want to join the business, it's completely free, right? Message me for the link. Actually, you know what? Don't even message me for the link. Let me see. Getting messages here. Okay, so message me for the link. So if you just message me for the link, if you haven't already, you can click and register for the webinar. The link is inside the webinar in the sidebar. So you can click the button underneath where I wrote webinar, how to make money. There is a comment. And if you click there and register, you can get into the live webinar. And I have the link in here. Okay, so, or if you go to buildingabetterblog.com/cashback, that will also take you in. Now, I recommend you click it on your mobile phone, because if you click it on your mobile phone, it'll download the app straight onto your phone, right? It'll download the app straight onto your phone. That means you will have the app, okay? Like I say, it's completely free to register. You just put your details in, right? And what I do now is, all I'm going to do, right, and I'm going to actually show you, and this is what I suggest you do. If you have a website, you're absolutely flying, because literally you could make money with this without doing anything extra, right? And I'm going to be talking about that in a wee while, okay? If you have a website, you make money with this without doing hardly anything, right? So what I'm going to do, basically, anybody who's on my team, if you contact me, right, go to Facebook, send me a message, or book a one-to-one video chat. Ask me if you want a one-to-one video chat where we can talk about it and set things up for you. I will sit down with you. We'll set up a capture page for you, right? And then I will put a banner on your website, okay? So the banner will appear in the top right of your website. You'll see here, let me see if I can find it here for you. The banner will appear in the top right of your website. Oops. Okay. So, like, if you look at my website here, you'll be able to see it. So, what's happening? That's it. So basically, what I have on my websites, right, what I put on my websites is I will put banners for different things. I'll put banners for products and services that I'm selling. I'll put, on some websites, I'll put adverts. People can contact me and do a paid ad and place banners on the site. But basically, I just put a banner in the top right-hand side, okay? And what I'm going to do tonight, I'm just going to show you how I do it, basically, okay? So basically, I put a banner like that, right? I go and I grab the banner off another site that I have. No, not that one. And I'm telling you, I'm going to make videos, and what we'll do is we'll use the same video. We'll all use the same video, okay? So we'll use the same video. And I'll grab this banner here. Like so. Drag it off. Or you know what? It's actually easier if I take a screenshot of it, probably. take a screenshot of it. Okay, so we'll grab that banner, and what we'll do is we'll go to my website here, and we will go to posts. Okay. And we'll go to add new. And what we'll do is I'm going to add the media. And what we'll be doing here is we will basically get your banner. Okay, so this will be your banner, and it'll be going to your capture page where you build your own lead. Okay, now obviously you'll need to have an autoresponder or something if you want to get the lead. If you don't have an autoresponder and you don't want to order one, you're not a marketer or something, I can always use mine. Okay, I can always use mine, and you will get notified of all the people's email addresses who join. So it means you now then will have access to all the people who've actually been interested to sign up in your business. Okay, so the process will be they will go first to a page, a capture page, and it will be a capture page with a video, which will explain a little bit about the opportunity. And then underneath the capture page, when they opt in, we will take them to the page where they actually register for free. Okay. So it's not hard to get someone, to register or sign up for something that's completely free. In fact, it's very, very easy. Okay, so we'll go down here. And the part that I haven't mentioned to you yet, which is obviously the money part, is that whenever someone comes, clicks and registers under you, whenever they go shopping, you get a percentage of all the people who have, I think it's 2 levels. You'll get like 0.5% on each level. So you get 1% basically of the 2 levels of people who sign up under you. Okay. So that means that, if someone, I'll give you an example, right? I went to B&Q a few years ago. I went to B&Q, right? And I bought kitchens for like a house in Bulgaria at the time, another house, and I bought a conservatory, which was about £2,500. And I bought a whole load of other, building materials and all sorts of stuff. Now, I probably spent about 10 grand there, right? Now, if you add that up, that 10 grand, if you get 4% cash back in B&Q, that means you would have, if you'd have signed me up, right, and I used my e-vouchers, you would have got about 10 grand, 1,000. 1% would be 100. You'd get about £400, right? So you would get £400. So what I'm going to do, I haven't made the new capture pages, but I'm going to make cool new capture pages. In the meanwhile, this old capture page is actually still working, which is amazing. But it really is. It works an absolute treat. It's crazy, but true. So I'm going to put the link here. I'm going to save that as a draft. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. And this is what we'll be doing on your website or blog. Okay. Now, even if you don't have a website or blog, you can go to somebody you know with a WordPress blog or website, or with an ordinary blog or website, and you can ask them, to just stick a banner up on the top right, or you could even pay them, a few quid a month to stick a banner on their website and get traffic on complete autopilot, right? So I'm going to go into adverts here. I've copied that bit of code, and I'm going into my ad rotation software, right? So let me see. Let's see which one I want to do it on. Okay, so let's do this one because it seems to not be working. It's disappeared. Right. So we'll paste it in here and just call it get cash back when you shop. Okay, and then save advert. Now, obviously, if you've more than one website, this will work even better for you because if you have loads of websites, you can go and you can get that code and you can put them in loads of websites. But like I said, I actually stopped. I was trying not to market this business opportunity because I didn't even know the right link for people to sign up. And I was still getting signups and I had no idea where from because I took all the banners off my websites that I could remember. Okay, but they were still finding a way to sign up. Okay, I don't know if they're signing up via Google or where they were signing up from, but basically they were signing up, right? But if you imagine, getting getting 3% from all those people, it's pretty cool. Or not 3%, sorry, 1% from all those people that you sign up, and then being able to, go to B&Q and get 4% cash back, or go to, Apple store and buy stuff, or go to Costa and get 4% cash back, or go to Marks and Spencer and get cash back, go to, Tesco and get cash back, or if you're in the US, the big stores in the US. I know that there's a lot of the top big stores also in the US too that are doing it. So as you can see here now, if you go to my website, you'll see that this banner is now on my rotator. So you will see it coming up on my rotator. Obviously, I've got about 10 different ads, so it takes a while for it to come up on the rotator, but you will see it. You'll see it coming up now in the rotator. I urge you now, if you join in the middle, if you've joined in the middle of this Facebook Live, or if you have joined, halfway through it or 3/4 ways through it, I urge you to, listen to the whole Facebook Live, listen to the whole webinar, listen to the whole thing, before you disappear, because loads of people just come into Facebook Live and they come in just to have a nosy and then disappear. And sometimes if it doesn't sound exhilarating in the moment where you hit it, that happens. But this, could make you a lot of money on complete autopilot. The guy who came over from, you can see that was the banner there. That was the banner there, actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in the dashboard because I see there's a banner that's not working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in the dashboard and I'm going to remove it, and I'm going to put this banner again. So there'll be 2 of those banners. Now this is a free plugin. It's called AdRotate, and what we'll be doing is we'll be able to put this on your blog, your WordPress blog. It's free, and you'll be able to rotate different ads. I suggest rotating different ads because some things appeal to some people and some things don't. So it's a good idea to give people different options, because not everyone's going to be interested in internet marketing, and not everyone's going to be interested in getting cash back when they're shopping. So by having a few different banners, you actually give yourself the opportunity for people to actually want something that's on your site. So now we'll see there should be 2 banners, so it should be quicker this time to see the banner. So, like I said, the top right should see the cashback banner popping up. There we go. And then if we click on that cashback banner, then that will go to the capture page. Now, obviously, this is an old 10-year-old capture page, which still works, because when we go to my Aweber, you'll see there's still opt-ins coming in from this thing. So it's crazy. But like I said, we're going to set up a brand new capture page with a really good video and like a really modern one. So that will mean that it should convert a lot better than this old capture page. But I mean, this old capture page, like I showed you, it had like 770 subscribers or whatever. So, I mean, this really works and it doesn't take you any effort. And if you imagine, all the people going out shopping, you imagine at Christmas. I mean, imagine somebody with a big family, they're buying iPads, if they're going to and they're buying iPads, if they're getting 2 or 3% cash back, do you know what I mean? And they're buying they're buying a Mac, an iMac or something for like, a couple of grand. You're talking about, even if you're getting like 2 or 3%, if you're getting like 3% on 1,000, that's what 10% would be 10. So like you get £30, so that's like £30 cash back. If it was 2 grand, that's £60. So like imagine you're getting £60 back on top of your, when you buy a computer, you get £60 back. You buy a MacBook, you get 60 quid back. You buy this back, you get money back. Somebody else buys a MacBook, you sign up, get 1% back, and you haven't done anything. They go to B&Q, they buy a conservatory, and they buy a couple of kitchens, and you get 400 quid, right? And they get 400 quid, and you get £150 just because you signed them up, and you don't have to do anything, right? So this is all going on in the background, and to me, it's kind of a no-brainer. So, like I said, there's no risk involved, right? There's no risk because you're not putting any money down. It's not costing you any money. You're buying shopping every day. You're buying electrical goods every day. You're buying your washing machines breaking down, your dishwasher breaking down, your fridge is breaking down. You're going to restaurants and you're eating out in the restaurants every day, So it only makes sense to be getting paid whenever you go to these things. I actually made a video this evening as well. And let me just see. Have it on my phone here. Okay. So I made a video this evening, and I actually went in and I used this and I bought the voucher, paid with it, and the money went straight into the cashback account instantly. So I'm just trying to find the videos here. Gallery, there we are. Yeah, so I made a video tonight, and I've made that video. So there we go, that's a video there. And that's okay, that's a 8-minute video which shows the whole process, going into the shop, using going up to the checkout, getting the scanner, scanning your shop scanner, grabbing it, scanning my card to get the scanner, right? Grabbing the scanner, the lights up, like so. You scan your shopping, then you see what your shopping is, and then at the end, you basically buy the vouchers, whatever your shopping is. So I just was buying a few bits and pieces, so it was £20. And then at the end, I just clicked on buy a £20 voucher. I bought the £20 voucher, and then I just flicked my phone like that across the counter, and that was it. Cash back automatically into the my account. So that's how simple it is. Give us a shout, message me, and we will set up a day. I'll set up a call. We can all meet and get everything set up for you. Okay. Like I said, it's free to register. It doesn't cost you anything. And it's a great way for you to bring in an extra income stream. I love passive income. I love money that I don't have to work for all the time. I can do the work once. I can work for a day or two, make a couple of pages, put them all over the internet, put them on websites, stick them in a few places, and just go away and forget about them. And people can sign up on autopilot. They can watch the videos. They can see how to get their cash back. They can see how to make their purchases. They can see all their stuff. And it's completely done on autopilot. So there you go. That's it from me for this evening's video. I hope you find it interesting as I find it. I'm not one to turn down money that people are already spending. So, and I'm sure you probably aren't too. If you're here, if you have an entrepreneurial mindset and you want to make money online, then it's kind of a no-brainer. Feel free to comment below if you're interested and you want the link to join. If you're on the Facebook Live and you haven't got the link to join, feel free to message me below, or go to buildingabetterblog.com/cashback. Building a Better Blog, buildingabetterblog.com/cashback. And you register there for free, and make sure you click on the confirmation on your email. You will get a confirmation in your email within about 1 or 2 minutes. And if you don't click the confirmation email, you won't actually be a member. A lot of people make that mistake. So make sure that you click on the confirmation email to become a member. So I will talk to you soon. Thank you very much for coming to the webinar this evening. And it's been a pleasure talking to you, and I will see you again in the next hour or two with my next Facebook Live video. See you later.